name, honestly, I got that name from a friend of mine, man, and he doing life in prison right now. His name Terrence Williams. We call him Gangster. Him and a couple of more dudes out the project, used to call themselves the Hot Boyz because, they stayed into, a lot of different altercations in the streets, and, girls used to run behind them, and, police know them by name, so, they just called themselves the Hot Boyz, and I just took the name and, and pretty much ran with it in a whole nother lineup, from the streets. I took it from the streets to the stage.
But how did you dare to call yourself the Hot Boyz?
Because I felt like I was hot. I felt like I was hot. I felt like, you play with me and you get burned. I just felt like being on fire was the thing to be.
But at the same time, hip-hop being so homophobic, Hot Boyz is another signal, like, you know what I mean?
Wait, say that again.
I mean, in this crazy homophobic hip-hop world,
right.
To call yourself Hot Boyz,
right.
That's a daring thing.
No, that's not, you trying to call me homophobic? I'm saying,
I'm calling you a hot boy.
Right. Nah, I mean, wait, say that again, because you kind of lost me with it. All right, rephrase the question one more time. I take drama far as it could go. I ain't no hoe, that's something that you would want to know. I get loose as a goose when beef in my presence. I'm a hot boy for sure, nigga, a living legend. They got people call themselves all kind of names. You got Wu-Tang Clan, or, what dare them to call themselves that? I mean, then you got, other people, name themselves. I mean, come on, what's wrong with Hot Boyz? I feel like, I got people all over the world wanting to be hot boys and hot girls now, so it can't be that bad.
But it's a sweet irony that one of the hottest hip-hop groups are calling themselves the Hot Boyz.
But it ain't got nothing to do with no gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally the opposite. It's totally... It's the total opposite, but I feel good about being a hot boy, that's what I represent, that's what I stand for, so, I consider myself being a definition of that, so all that, what you talking about, I ain't trying to hear that.
We all love you as a hot boy, you know that.
Hold on. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.